What's going on, people? How's everybody doing today?
There we
Welcome
go.
to, the Derby City. The 54 crew is going ahead knocking this out, no cap high school basketball show. But we'll get that. We got a lot to cover tonight. We got the high school games from Friday night. Then we got some college games and things like that in the NBA All Star. But yours truly, Will I Am in the building with Will. What's going down, baby? What's going on, the Don? How you doing, sir?
What's going on? It's the Don here to holler at you, and I'm just trying to stay warm. It's cold tomorrow outside. It's cold.
Boy, you had more energy before we was on looking at that fan stuff, baby. Come on now.
I
Come
couldn't,
on,
man.
man.
We ain't
Come
talking
on.
about that.
Come on.
What's
Come
I
on.
wasn't
going
gonna
on?
say nothing.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
went down. See, I told you don't look at that. I told you don't. But you just kept on doing it. What's up, T Rock? How you doing, sir?
Doing well, my friends. Just happy to be here hanging out again.
Okay, I know that's right.
Right.
I know that's right. Yeah, man. Oh, what's going on, D? How you doing? What's going on? Good evening, fellas.
Evening.
Saying good evening, good evening. Also want to say, if you missed yesterday's Bird's Eye View show, shame on you. You can come on the page and
Shame
see it.
on you.
It's on pretty much everything. Do that. Check that out. What are you talking about? Pretty much everything. Let me bring T Rock on there because I waited too late to do it. We're talking about everything 54 Sports Network. Go ahead and check it out. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, X, TikTok. You don't stop. All that good stuff. Thank you guys for the support you have given us as we get close to 10,000 on X. This few followers away from that as we grow to 18,000 on Facebook. It's getting close about a day, so please, please, please go ahead and show your love and go ahead and follow, like, subscribe, all that good stuff like that. Also, shout out to the 502 Corvette, Vinyl Empire, and Mile Wide Bird Company.
Wow.
Mile wide. That's T Rock
There
has in
we
his
go.
hand.
Oh, this way.
Mile wide. Big
That
time.
guy.
Big time. So I'll tell you what, let's go on and get into it, man. Let's go ahead and get into this no cap. Do we got you on here too? Yeah, we do. Let's get into this. We have some games that some really, you know what? It was some close games. Not gonna lie, it was some close games. Now we done seen some scores that was really out of pocket, but it was some close
Mm.
games. Whitefield Academy 45, North Bullitt 39. Woo. Noel Smith 18 points, 10 rebounds. Man, hey, Gwenny France 12 points, 4 for 11 3-pointers. They as a team shot 35% field goal, 26.9 3-pointers. That's kind of bad. They were 7 for 26, 80% from free throws. But I'm gonna say this. Last time we talked about Gwenny and the stats she had more 3-pointers made and attempts than
Right.
than Rain Smith, and it's true. It is true. Man, she averaged about 11 to 12 3-pointers. She was 4 for 11 in this game. The game after that, she hit amazing 7 for 11 3-pointers. She
Ooh.
is a specialist. She is a lights out specialist. Do not question Gritty. Gritty actually is on our poll. Don't forget the polls are out. It's on Facebook and it's also on X. Go ahead and vote. Don't be upset. I don't know anybody.
I'll
Look
get
at the
put on
stats, see what's
X.
going
Yeah.
on. Go ahead and vote for him big time. But I mean, she is a sniper. Over
She
a
definitely
100.
has the green light. She definitely has the
Hey,
green light.
and Coach Wathon is a hell of a coach too. So hey, I'm telling you, sniper. Those numbers not a lie. I'm just gonna say that, man. I mean, it's ridiculous, bro. For real. I mean, you shoot 20. You said you shot 26 of the day. You only hit 7, but hell, she had 4 of them. So yeah, she's that real deal. She's that real deal.
Mhm.
Congratulations, Whitfield Academy, for beating North Bullitt 45 to 39.
Shout outs.
Shout out. Woo
Right.
wee. If you had this on
Ooh, I
your
thought
bingo
we
card,
saving this to later.
you a lie. No, we can't. We got to go in order. We can't throw everything else. Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
that sounds
you
like.
can't throw it out. Miss Johnson ain't been on the show, so we got to keep it in rotation how it is. Simon Kenton, 75. Sacred Heart, 70. Goes down. Woo, if you had this, like I said on your bingo card, you a lie.
You
Unless your
lying.
daughter's playing for Simon Kenton, are you from that area up in North? But good win, Simon Kenton.
Right. Oh man, Sacred Heart. Simon Kitten, boy. So Simon Kitten wasn't playing. They was defending home. You had Miss Purnell. You had with 22 rebounds, but she was hit 4 3-pointers herself. Uh, Bella Ober, she 21 points, 3 rebounds. Haley Webb, 13 points, 9 rebounds. Anna Klitsch, he had 12 points and 3 rebounds. You had only for Simon Kenton, you had only 5 players play. They played the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that.
Wow.
Impressive.
Start to
Impressive.
finish.
And nobody found out.
Sacred Heart played a total of 9, but I mean it's still. I guess it just didn't add up. Simon Kitten, they shot a 51% field goal percentage and 46% from the 3-point line.
Don, real quick, because I didn't get the chance, and look and see how many 3 pointers. And I know Sacred Heart, they do a great job of doing their stats. Look at them and see how many threes they hit, because like the Don said, Simon Kenton was 12 for 26 on 3 pointers. In a tight game like this, that's right. There it is right there. They was only 13 for 22 on free throws. So, they left some points. But when you hit those
Yeah.
threes, that's why I'm like, what did how many the Sacred Heart? Because I don't know. I know Reagan Bender, she's at Louisville, you know what I'm saying? She's a shooter, and we know that Miss Johnson can shoot the thing too. But I don't know if they got that shooting like they have in the past.
Well, from Sacred Heart, they only hit. They was a total for 5 for 14 for 35%.
That's
So
the
yeah,
game right there. That's the game right
that's
there.
a difference.
It's
7
5
of
versus
13 from free
12.
throw line.
Yeah. See, 12 from 5, man. That's 7. Hey, that's 21 points right there. That's the difference, man. Big time. Whew. Didn't see it, but hey, hats
Definitely
off.
didn't see it.
Hats off, Simon Kenton, man. I still say it's no dark horse in the 7 and the 6.
Pretty much.
It's still
I
no
mean,
dark horse. Maybe they need this. Maybe Sacred Heart need this. We'll see.
Right.
Maybe you'll see.
That's what they all say.
Yeah.
Clock goes on 12 twice a day. So
Yeah, but hell, when you're going for that number 5, I mean, you got to do something to give you motivation. I just think the difference of this team compared to other ones is they had more shooters. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they have that many shooters like they had, and if they did, they on the bench. They ain't got in their groove, but that's how you can get beat. If a team gets hot and you're not, yeah, you that's the way you lose. So hey, big time. Didn't see that coming. All right. Well, PRP. Woo! Butler 67, PRP 32. Come on, let's all say it together. Butler beat him by a mile wide. In honor of the mayor, mile wide, big time. This one right here, it really wasn't even close, but Miss Renee, because I have Renee, 16 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals. She's on our poll this week, so go ahead and give her a vote if you impressed with her. Faith Mosley, 11 points, 4 assists, 2 steals. Miss Russell, 11.6 rebounds, 5 assists. Lala Barrett, 10 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Maya Civils, 9 points, 4 rebounds, 2 steals. Yeah, they took him to the woodshed. They took him to the woodshed.
Yeah.
67,
for
32.
sure.
Yeah. Sorry, Coach Black. I know you guys bounce back and do what you have to do. But, Butler's on a mission with Coach Candace doing her thing. So hats off to Butler with that one.
Shout outs.
Mile wide, baby. Mile wide. Johnson Central 54, Morton County 47. Johnson Central, Kaylin McKenzie 15.6 rebounds. Carly Stanley 9 points. They shot 36% from the field goal, 26.7 3-pointers, and 77 from the free throw. Johnson at that time improved to I think it was like 21-3, taking care of business. It's going to be interesting now that you got, can you execute like Simon Kenton did? But it gives a lot of people hope. When you get a team to do that, if you got some shooters, if you can try to outscore them from the 3-point line, now it's on. Now it's going to be interesting. Now we're going to see what Sacred Heart is about. So you got people like Johnson Central and all these people. If they got some shooters, it's time to rock and roll. But a good win by Johnson Central, 54, Martin County, 47.
Man, I didn't even know there was a Martin County.
Oh, yeah,
Martin County.
Wow.
Martin County, man.
I had to look to see where it was.
Did you? Okay.
No, over by Paintsville and Pilsenberg and all that. Okay. I thought I've heard of a lot of counties. I've never heard of Martin.
Since we
about 3.5 hours.
Since we do it
3.5 hours.
A mayor edition. The mayor edition, 3.5 hours.
You know what? 3.5 hours.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong.
I just didn't know it existed.
Yeah, that's understandable. I love it. You see it. We're gonna have to visit. Do what we have to do.
Yeah.
Fredrick Douglass, 52. South Laurel, 47.
Now, I think we talked about that. We knew this was going to be a good game right there off the top of it. But it looks like Fredrick Douglass defended their home, I do believe. And Fredrick Douglass, they shot 54.5% from the field. They shot 56% from the 3-point line.
Love it.
And top it off, I know it had to be somewhat close. They both had both teams had a total of 18 rebounds apiece. So it was probably neck and neck. Kate Baker led Fredrick Douglass with 17 points, 1 rebound. She hit 5 3-pointers herself.
Woo!
And J. Lee Knowles had 12 points and 5 rebounds to lead Fredrick Douglass for the win.
Magic, man. When you start seeing numbers like this, T-Rock and the Don, when the team is shooting 54, and like the Don said, both these teams as of Friday came in that game 19-4. So you knew it was going to be a battle. And when you can throw up at 56% and you was 9 for 16 3-pointers, yeah. They did the thing, man. Hey, I love that. Open it up. Let's go. So they let you know that you got 9 right there, right? So you know it was a rock fight. Meaning that, South Laurel did their thing and kept it, and it was at Fredrick Douglass, so very impressive with that one, though. Very impressive. All right, well, let's do it. Y'all ready? We got to do it again. Wait a minute. Yeah. We got to do it. Moore 61, J-Town 17. Moore beat J-Town by mile wide. Big time.
Man, I hear. Okay, all right. So, without getting into detail, this is what I found crazy about this game. Moore shot 37.3% for field goal, 20% from the 3-point line, 34% from the free throw line. They got 38 boards.
Moses Malone.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like, what the world? Journey McCain, 18 points. She shot 43% from the field and got 7 boards. And then junior Natalia Pitt, 17 points, 4 rebounds. But they shot 37.3% from the field and beat this team 61-17.
Yeah. Like they stole something. Beat them by 44 points. And like you said, the percentage, so they was getting every offensive rebound. Defensive rebound.
Got 38 boards.
Yeah, took everything. Just give it her. We gonna
everything.
Just throw it up. We get it. Don't worry.
Everything.
Put it back.
Crazy.
Don't forget Journey McCain. She's also on our poll, so go ahead and give her a vote. But yeah, man, that's not good. That's not good. Oh, that was just bully ball down there.
Right.
Give me everything.
Give me that rebound.
Everything.
Give me that rebound.
I need everything. What you talking about? All right, going to the boys. We got Clinton County 50, Barren County 48. Clinton County was led by, Cannon Young. 15.6 rebounds. Nick Poor, 10 points, 8 rebounds. They shot 42%, 46%, 0%, 0% from 3-pointers, and 56 from free throws. So we're talking about a rock fight. We ain't even got a 3-pointer when we beat y'all. Barely beat you, but we did with that. Because don't forget, Clinton on Friday was 25-1. Barren County was 17-10 at the time. So it wasn't like this is chopped liver. But
Right.
hey, 0. I mean, are they? I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure some teams out there. But in the boys' side, there's some teams out there that haven't hit a 3-pointer and won a game. Wow.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're gonna. But I'm gonna say this. With all these heavy hitters out here, these offensive juggernauts on the boys' side, you ain't winning no state if you ain't hitting them threes, dude. Because you got too many teams with the Fredrick Douglass, Bryan Station, St. X, you know what I'm saying, DuPont, Maine, all these other schools that can fill it up. You're not gonna do that, bro. I'm sorry. You gotta improve that one. 0. Damn.
Zero.
Nada.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Woohoo! Did somebody have this one? Butler 65, PRP 54. Yes, sir. Go ahead, Don.
Well, we had Butler defend their home. They said, no, it's not going out like that. And they already beat them once, so now it's twice they took out PRP for the win. So you got Butler, Adrian Wilder for 20. Oh, my bad. It's funny enough, when I started going through and taking the stats down, I ended up taking the stats down for the game after PRP first. So then I was like, oh, so they had a good game the next game also. Let's say that. So let me go to the actual game points. Was you had Adrian Wilder, 14 points, 1 rebound. You had Santana Anderson, 11 points, 2 rebounds. You had Michael Jones, 18 points, 8 rebounds. You had Hendricks Barjolo, 11
But
points, 4
we
rebounds.
mess that name up every week.
Yeah, I was going to say.
We do. I'm not just you. Everybody.
Right.
Yeah, it ain't just you, brother. Shit.
So they shot pretty much 50. They shot 52% from the field. They rebounds. They had 29 rebounds for the game. So, the top. Yeah, okay, there we go. Because I had mixed up, like I said.
Come on, Don.
Games, yeah.
You picked the wrong damn team. Keep it moving.
I picked the wrong game.
And team.
But yeah, that's how it goes. Butler pulls it out looking like that. Hey, look good.
Hey, Butler took care of business. Also, Michael Jones, he's on the poll, so go ahead and give him a vote if you're Butler.
Who?
Burr. Mike Jones.
Who?
Mike Jones. Mike Jones. Yes, sir. He made it. So, hey, mama, we made it. Go ahead and give him a vote if you can. Love it. Let's see. Ooh. Wait a minute. Ooh. St. X, 100, Seneca 72. We got to do it again, guys.
St. X take it easy?
No, St. X beat Seneca by a mile wide. God,
Look at how many mile wide.
2 of them. When you get 100 points, you gotta have 2 of them.
Yeah, you got 2 of them. My God. All right, so let's see here. St. X shot 52.8% from the field, 38.7% from 3-point, and 85.7% from the free throw line, and also got 30 boards themselves. They had 6 people in double digit scoring. Chance Dillingham, 21. Jeremiah Jackson, 16. Will Hankey, 14. Graham Kresmin, 13. Bryce Johnson, 11. Will Hankey also got 8 boards. Graham got 5, and Jeremiah got 4 boards. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. And Jermaine Cameron, 10. So yeah, it was supreme whippets.
Yeah, man. You know what? And goes back to what I said about the teams like Clinton County, because pretty much when you look at the season stats for St. X, they pretty much hit them right on the dot. They shot 52.8. They like average like about 53. 3 pointers 38.7. They average like 38.3. 12 for 31. So they're gonna chuck it up. You cannot have no 3 pointers and think you're gonna be close to them. And they shot 85.7 from the free throws, 12 for 14. This is a offensive juggernaut, dude. If you cannot, now we done seen them, they always score 100, but they average damn near close to 80 points a game. You're gonna have to bring it. Bar none.
Yeah. They average the most in Kentucky, I do believe.
Yeah. And they got, man, hey, they loaded, bro. They are loaded.
They have
Seneca,
motivation.
we said all the time, man, when you don't have House meant everything to them, man. Even when they was winning last year, it wasn't the most talented team, dude, but they had House, and he was a bad dude, man. And, he'll go for 30, 40, and, it is what it is. But he's gone. He's out of there.
He's gone.
He gone. He gone. Male 92, WEB Dubois 60. Yeah, all right. Hate that for Coach Alexander. I love it for my Bulldogs. Mr. Eland's back. This game, it is not gonna, the stats is not gonna be overwhelming because they got Coach Tim Hawthorne got about 1,000 players on his team, and they all played. Eland had 13 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 steals, 1 block. Keyshawn Jordan has 17 points, 10 rebounds, a double-double. Mr. James Clark has 7 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Mitchell, probably the best freshman in the state, 16 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists. Hillerick, 12 points, 8 rebounds. And Gassaway, 17.6 rebounds. You just keep on stacking the game, stack the wins. Because, like I said, they're going to be somebody as Cole get his legs underneath him, it's going to be a team that you ain't going to want to face. You're going to look at that record and be like, man, oh, we forgot. Yeah, loaded. Congratulations on that one. And I wonder, Don, I know you got your open. See how many points Mr. Brown got for WEB Dubois. So they scored 60.
Gotcha.
He might have put 30 up.
I was thinking, I was about to say the same thing. Damn. And he had 32.
The leading scorer, he averaged 26. Leading scorer in the city. Dude's a bad man. And ain't nothing but a sophomore,
32
too.
and 3.
Sophomore? Yep. Yeah, boy. Coach Alexander, we see you, man. We ain't forgot about y'all. Great Crossing, 61. South Laurel, 58. Woo.
Boy, we said this was going to be another good one. I mean, when we was talking about it, when it came down to it, two great teams playing each other. But it looks like Great Crossing came out on top. Great Crossing, they shot 50% from the field. They outscored They out-rebounded South Laurel 26-16. Vince Dawson, 20 points, 8 rebounds. Malachi Moreno, 16 points, 10 rebounds, and sophomore L.J. Holman, 10 points and 2 rebounds. They had 7 players play, and I mean, yeah, Great Crossing after. It looks like probably came down to the end just by the score. It probably was a good game all the way through.
Yeah, it's so much talent on Great Crossing, man. But Vince and Malachi, I mean, they do what they do. Got to clean up that 3-point though, man. I don't know. Maybe it's PK that got me looking. PK and Rain got me looking at all these 3-pointers and stuff. When they shot 11% from 3-pointers, man. 2 for 17. Got to clean it up, man. I'm telling you, that's the game. That's the game. And this is why we need a shot clock, because was this game close because we can take a minute or two with the offense, that kind of stuff like that. I would like to see him getting up and down the court and see what that looked like with Vince and them. I mean, Vince might go for 30 or 40 if he had more possessions because he's a straight baller, and we already know about Moreno. So, I don't think Kentucky will be the last state to get a shot clock.
Mm-hmm.
Kentucky and Indiana will be the last ones for sure. It is what it is. Good win though. Great crossing. Great win. Boom. Okay, J Towns 87, Moore 73, taking care of business on the road. I mean, these are two very good teams, big time. And anytime you go on the road, get a win and a commanding 87-73 is big time. I wanted to see if Mr. McDaniels actually played in this game. We already know Miss Bruce Sweeney and all the guys like that. So this right here was another one. And these games like this is what you're gonna see in the district play. You know what I'm saying, in the region, things like that. So J-Town is always, always taking care of business, man. Hats off to them for rocking and rolling. All right, let's switch some gears. Let's switch some gears real quick. Let's get a little bit, man, for all our wrestling people. Let's go. Let's see what's going on. What's the deal that's already off of there? But anything going on in the wrestling world, guys?
Let me see.
All kind of
Let me
stuff.
see.
It's all
Yeah,
kinds of
I mean, it's
stuff.
always going to. Hey, just quick, I guess, real quick over some winners this past weekend on
Real quick,
AEW.
that clock is ticking.
At AEW Collision, and they was in Australia for a Grand Slam, as they call it. I mean, I'm just going over the quick winners. Tony Storm, she regained her the AEW women's title back. Mercedes Monet, she gets her win. She keeps her title that she has, the TBS title. I'm telling you, if another, of course, I'm a Will Ospreay fan. The match tonight, Will Ospreay. You got Kenny Omega going against Kanishke and not Kanishke. How you say it? T-Rock, oh boy.
He ain't gonna help you
Tashava.
out. He ain't trying
That's
to
not
help
I
you
ain't gonna
out.
help you out. It's just I have to look at it to tell you, and I'm not looking
Okay,
at it. I
yeah.
apologize.
He's
Yeah,
hanging to
but him
dry,
and
man. He's
Cal
hanging to
Fletcher,
dry.
Don Callis'
My
boys,
bad.
Don Cal Fletcher. You talking about a match, tag team match? It was one of a kind. It was 4 or 5 star match, and then you had John Moxley, uh, and golly, Cardio take on former Edge, former Adam Copeland. Now they just call him Cope. Take on Cope and Jay White, and the night ended with Cope getting choked
Hmm.
by John Moxley and just getting choked out. But yeah, it was a good night. It was pretty good matches.
Oh yeah, and I'm just gonna touch on a few WWE things so real quick. So, um, Jay Uso picked who he's going to take and wrestle in WrestleMania, and he chose Gunther. And Charlotte Flair chose Tiffany Stratton. That's who she's going to face at WrestleMania. NXT had a pay per view as well, or PLE. Over the weekend, just a few notables. Stephanie Vaquer is now the Women's North American Champion. Um, and Trick Williams actually lost in a strap match to Eddie Thorpe, which is a big deal because they were really pushing him, and Ricky Starks just showed up in NXT this week or last week, so it's a big deal.
Cool. Good job, man. Way to break that down, get everybody together. So that was sweet. Big time. All right, man. We going in big time. Going in. Louisville 75, Notre Dame 60. This was this was business. You can tell that this was a business trip. Because this has been worse. Yes, it was worse when the ESPN had the other game on, and you couldn't join it unless you was on the app. Luckily, I was on the app. I was able to join it quicker than most. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff like that. But it's straight business. You know, Notre Dame throwing a little uppercuts and moving it how they should. Shrewsbury hitting some jumpers like he should. But quickly as we got our footing and did what we had to do, we took care of business, methodical. Where we're gonna loose balls, rebounds, assists, drive, kick, 3 pointers. Rain doing his thing. Hatley, actually, if you look back, probably the last 3 to 4 games, Hatley's been shooting that three extremely well from his position. I wanted Frank the Tank to get in a little bit more. Mister Mr. Noah, he kind of tricked us. He got that dunk, he hit that
Oh my
three, then he just
gosh.
fade the black. Fade the black.
He did. He did.
Fade the black. Like, come on, sir, what are you doing? But nah,
So he
anytime you go on
played
the
just 9
road,
minutes.
yeah, thank goodness. But anytime you do that, man, on the road, take care of business like they did. It is what it is. James Scott, a double-double, 10 and 10. Rain, 12. Like I said, 4 for 11 3-pointers. Javon Hadley, 10 points, 7 rebounds, 2 for 4 3-pointers. Terrence Edwards, newly fatherhood, 14 points, uh, 4 for 10. Let's see, he had 2 assists, 2 steals, 3 rebounds. Chucky, 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 16 points, 6 assists, 2 rebounds. Abubakar, he had 5 points and only 3 rebounds. Kanaru, 3 points, and like I said, Noah Wadman, 5 points. Hey man, like I said, when you take care of business like they did, man, because in the past Louisville struggled at Notre Dame. I mean, this is not nothing new. Everybody knows it. Even when we had top 10 teams, different stuff like that, it's always been a struggle. But you get in there taking it. Now you 20 and 6. You got that 20 win. That you, yeah, we didn't think we gonna see that anytime soon. Congratulations to the team. 13 and 2 in the
T-Rock,
conference.
I want to need you to be more excited. Then
13 and
clap.
2 in the conference, big time. So now he's doing his pageant clap. It ain't even a golf clap; it's a pageant clap. But since we clapping like that, T Rock, what's your thoughts on the game, man? What's your thoughts? We'll hit offense and defense, but this overall glimpse of it.
Overall, I thought. I mean, they play well. They again being a mature team, they didn't panic. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
That's key.
That's that. I was going to say that's the main thing. They didn't panic. They just played their game, knocked people down, and did what they had to do. They're not changing the way they play, so they're forcing other teams to play the way they play. So if they get up and down the floor quick, they get up and down the floor quick. If you make them play in the half court, they'll play in the half court. You know what I'm saying? And they'll come down to the other end and D you up. You know what I'm saying? And get and best they can. So they hadn't changed the way they play, and I swear this is the best call timeout inbounds team I've ever seen in my entire life. And I've watched a lot of basketball. I've watched a lot
If
of
you
basketball.
if you blinked at the end of the half, you missed it.
Right.
Because
Hmm.
but that 2.1, if you sit there and look, because it was so quick, boop, boop, boop. Oh, they go to
Yeah.
halftime. You're like, what happened?
I had to look at the replay,
Yeah.
and it's funny you said that. I had
Yeah.
to do it.
I had to see where he just came off, whatever, if he came off a screen because,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And it kind of did and he didn't. You know what I mean?
No.
It was just like a trick, kind of like, all right, one's going to slide this way. I'm just going to
Mm-hmm.
slide out real quick. It
It
was
because
perfectly
because he like you
executed.
said, because he looked like he's setting that he's ready to set a screen and he just slide right out. And the
Yep.
dude's on his ass, but it makes no. We all know
Yeah.
Rain. It had the quickest
Rain.
release, the fastest release in D1.
Ever.
Yeah. Quickest
D1.
Ever.
release.
Ever.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm really enjoying this, and I'm just hoping that uh, tournament play. You know what I'm saying? Because things change in tournament play.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of teams are a lot more desperate and stuff
Matchups.
like that. That they can still play the same way, have the same kind of thing. So
Right. I think going into that, um, it's going to be. I love the preparation that is going to happen in this one, but I think Louisville's going to be a team. If Louisville gets that first win, I don't think that 1 day preparation is going to prepare you for what you're going to see. You know what I'm saying? Unless you already played them before. Other than that, and then it's most likely we might play somebody because the SEC got to have 1,000 teams in there, so we might look up and play a 2 seed Tennessee or somebody like that around the bed, which I would love that to happen. By the way, big time. But no, you hit on the head. I just think this he strategized and it's professional. Congratulations on Rain. It's been the only Louisville basketball player to hit 100 3-pointers in the regular season.
In the regular season.
And he's got 5 more games left in the regular season. Yeah. Don, what's your thoughts on the game, my brother?
Man, I mean, when you just watch it, it keeps you watching now. It's no giving up on them. It just keeps you watching. Like I said, I've always liked their movement. It's always they just steadily moving. And I hate to say, I don't want to refer back to, that, we no longer say his name like Voldemort. I don't want to refer back to that. But the thing about it, back then, you had guys out there talking about, I didn't know what I was supposed to do. I didn't know to play. You ain't gonna hear that. Because I swear, it seems like so many plays are out there, and they're all coaching and calling things out, and you can see just the movement of the play going on, and like people setting the screens. It's just like almost perfection. It's like you looking at the notebook. AI, yeah, it's beautiful. It's music out there. It's just, it's great. So just watching, and then, like T Rock said about them being older, you would have teams in the past or teams before. You don't have this team when other teams are trying to claw back, when other teams are making their little 8-0 runs and stuff like that. They're not panicking. Like you said, they still playing their game. And the next thing you know, Louisville will go on a 12-0 run, and you wouldn't notice, and they up 17 points. You're like, right. Oh, what happened? I thought we was close. Yeah. And this game is just like it. Notre Dame was scrappy. They played. And, the officiating was kind of shady at times.
Oh, yeah. Horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Man.
You know what? The thing about it is, for him to, and I'm sorry to cut you off, for him to do what he needed to do as far as PK, he wanted winners. He wanted the people who had success going to the NCAA, well coached, that kind of stuff like that. And like I always say, grown men, because now we ain't got to worry about, are you taking care of your body? Are you doing what you need to be doing? Do you know what film work looks like? You have one true freshman on here that you can hear a guide, and you hear the stories over and over again about him. He didn't want to be the one who's keeping them behind. You weren't gonna keep them from behind. You just weren't gonna play. So it's good that you did that move. But these guys are like really. We said it before, said it on all the shows. This is the professional team. So, hey, y'all getting paid now, so you need to treat this like the NBA to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to do what you got to. Take care of your body, do what you got. Most of you guys is grad students, so you really ain't going no class anyway. So take care of business. Take care of business, right? And these guys are professionals. They know what it takes. They, like you said, they don't get rattled. You get there like, damn, they just went on an 8. Now we, as the cardiac card fans, we rattled, man, right. Shit. Like, what's going on with it? And then all of a sudden, 3 by Hatley, 2 threes by Rain, and now the game's out of hand. And everybody can take a breath and like, woo, okay, here we go.
Everybody's like, it's about time.
Yeah, what has been that? What's going on? I mean, hell, Mika J wanted us to beat North Carolina State by 50 the other night. Like, come on, Mika. We scored 91. You know what I'm saying? We scored 91. 91-66 is still good. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now, man, right. I will say this before we move on. Shrewsbury, my guy, brother, you got to get a hold of yourself, man. You gotta get hold of yourself, bro. You gotta, and you can see when you watch it. What I'm talking about, what I'm describing, guys, is that if you look, you can look it up. You can just Google it or whatever. His post-game, post-conference talk about the game, and he goes out on this tangent, and you can see he's actually working himself up as he goes. Like he is like getting angry and angry,
Yeah.
and he's like, makes no sense. It's more Louisville fans than her. The Notre Dame, you ain't, you can be mad at me, don't be mad at them. And once we start, and it's crazy because they made a mistake. He said once we start once we start winning,
Yes,
don't
it-
try to come back and all this. And y'all mad, and y'all have faith in me. I believe in me. I believe in us. And come on, bro. Come on, man. That's when you know you're on the hot seat, dude. This is only his second or third year, something like that. It ain't been that long.
Yeah.
They ain't been that long.
And he is melting, brother. He's like Frosty the Snowman last night, melting. Yeah, I knew I knew he was in trouble when his son hit them threes and started the guy said that ain't gonna last.
They was who we thought they were.
What you said? What you said?
And we let him off the hook.
It was
We let him off the hook.
5,467 fans at that game.
Yeah. Louisville had every bit, probably about 300 people. They have half the damn thing. I have what Kelsey said. His relatives lived in Notre Dame. Like he got some people married in it from. He's talking. Yeah, it wasn't that. I mean, we didn't have no 2,500 up in there now. Come on now. Hell, now, if you'd have said that, if you was in Atlanta, I'd have believed you. I'd have believed you. For real, I'd have believed that one.
Atlanta, right?
Yeah, the Atlanta I'd have believed, but Notre Dame, nah, bro, nah. But real
we ain't
quick,
traveling no thing.
nah, not cold like that on it. Snow and we Gucci.
On a Sunday.
On a Sunday, no football. Yeah. Touchdown, Jesus. We get up there. And I want to do this like this about the offense, real quick, and it don't have to be a long thought off thing, but this give me a statement. You can talk about what do you and Don, you kind of hit on it as far as like when you're watching and stuff. Like, so when you're looking at the offense, Louisville offense, T-Rock and the Don, what are you looking for? What we've been in this now 26 games, and you done seen a lot of it. So what are some of the things when you watch Louisville offense that you try to key in on? And let me go with you, Don. What do you try to key on when you're watching the offense?
Well, one of the things that I noticed, I'm gonna tell you this, as in the team is, how should I word it? Selfless, because you're gonna see so many passing. You're gonna see. I mean, they dishing the ball, so it's like they looking for the open. I'm seeing who's gonna get the open shot because
16 assists last night.
Yeah, see, that's what they look for, more of the open shot, and who's gonna take it. I mean, even most of the time, even though that three and some of those open shots by Waterman, but
he's always open, baby. He's always open.
There's a reason why he's always open. Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna leave right. Just
okay.
I can't even,
that's good. I love it. You're right though, because you got everybody feeling that way. T-Rock, what are you looking for, man? When you watch Louisville offense, what are you looking for, man?
I think a lot of times what helps, them win is mismatch.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They know how to switch off and get mismatched. Hadley scores a lot of his points because they know how to set him up for a mismatch. Just throw it to him in the post, and there you go. You know what I'm saying? Left hand, little hook. You know what I'm saying? Little short jumper, whatever it takes. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's the mismatch, and they seem to always recognize it. Chucky get a big man at the top of the key, he's done for. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, at that point, you know what I'm saying, James Scott's down there with somebody with a mismatch. So you just got to get past him, throw the lob.
Right.
So, again, I know that kind of coincides with the whole assist situation.
But still, yeah.
But, I mean, but it's mismatches is what I like to see. And I like to see them take advantage of said mismatches.
Right.
They do it.
To me, I just love the, last couple of years, not even a couple of years, bro. We can say the last 4 years. When you can watch this game, this offense, and you can see actual sets and plays. So you see in picks, people curling off of them,
Oh yeah.
repost, all this kind of stuff. You can see this the basic stuff as far as that you want to see in offense, but then you see how complex it is because he has so many different layers in his offense. Each play is not it's supposed to look the same, but it's not the same. And that's what makes them so dangerous because you're thinking, oh, they ran this and they're gonna do this, and then it's somebody else is flaring out or doing whatever. I just love, like I said, and I say it because it's so funny to me, but it's a great thing that we actually have an offensive coordinator and a defensive coordinator. That blows my mind. But that's them in
Me
a new
too.
wave. You know what I'm saying? Like they get it, they understand. Like this is what we're doing, and this is what we're and these guys. It's so many different options, and I love it because it's almost like football. You're reading it. What kind of options do you have? Because too many times the cameraman keeps you on this one little thing, but then all this other stuff is going on and it's just causing chaos, and they don't know what the hell's going on. I mean, Granted, Louisville's blessed with one of the best released shooters of all times with Rain, but even if he ain't out there, these plays are still popping like you don't see before, man, and very impressive with that big time. I mean, I love that, dude. It's totally different, big time. The defense. Now, we said it before. We keep on saying it. No one, everybody's like, well, they can score a lot of points. Can they play defense? Well, he's got players that he can do, and he's got a defensive coordinator and all this stuff. So my thing is this, and it's kind of like the offense. When Louis playing defense, are you looking at because we know what he's doing as far as on ball, but I heard on the radio show somebody try to say he thought he saw some principle of a zone, kind of like, and I didn't see that, but I understand what he was getting at, and really, it's easier said than done, especially when you have somebody at St. John that used to do this, and they're successful, so you're kind of probably getting caught up in that thing, but what T-Rock on defense that maybe not that you're just studying, but maybe impress you on defense in this game. Let's say in this game.
In this particular game, I mean, again, they didn't panic. You know what I'm saying? That's the point. That's the whole thing. Is like people see the magic of this, down by 6, then up by 15.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't panic. You know what I'm saying? They go out there, they guard their man, and you know what I'm saying? And they're going to hit shots. That's going to happen. But they go out there and they guard their man, and that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? You got the tip of the spear with Chucky, and then everybody else just kind of falls in. You know what I mean? So the defense itself, it's nothing hard. You know what I'm saying? It's basically a man that get over the screens. You know what I'm saying? And they swipe at the ball on the drive. I mean, it's nothing fancy. They just do it very well and very hard. You know what I mean? And they go after the best. They try to go after the best guy and try to keep the best guy. I mean, every best guy on the team has not done much of anything at all every time they played them. Whether it's Chucky guarding them, whether it's Terrence Edwards Jr. guarding them. I'm saying they haven't done much, so they key in on that thing. So a lot of this kind of reminds me of what Jeff Walls kind of does, right? He tries to take away your best player and makes everybody else beat you. Well, you know what I'm saying? In this game, it's kind of different. I mean, they took away the best player and forced everybody else to beat you, but that's kind of what they do. And also, but obviously, some of these other teams have more than one good player. You know what I'm saying? Hell, Notre Dame had technically 2. You know what I'm saying? And they locked them up. So it's what they do.
Yeah, put that. I think to me, I just think that to have these players buy in because yes, it's nothing that's really, mind blowing. But when you have them dedicate themselves to play defense, and it has improved during the year. At first, it wasn't like this, so the intensity picked up. When we're playing better teams, more physical teams, it had to pick up. So the willingness to get better on the defensive side. So when you have Burton, one thing about Burton, he's going to get 20-something because he shoots too damn much. He shot 18 times. I mean, come on, dude. You're going to do that. You get to the free throw line. So, yeah, you're going to get 22. You know what I'm saying? But 22 on 18 shot attempts is not good. That's not good at all. You know what I'm saying? So this the willingness to me, and I can just see that they take it as a personal challenge. Let's go. They're sitting there clapping. The bench is into it. Everybody's into it just as much as it is an offense. So when I'm watching them, I'm like, okay, we know who are the best players. We know whatever. But what are we doing? Are we moving down when they have a mismatch? Is that help side coming? You know what I'm saying? The weak side of help coming down, the baby to dig and recovery, all that kind of stuff like that. But you got to be bought into it, and I think they bought into it. Don, what you think? What's your thoughts on this level of defense, especially in this game?
Right
I
back.
mean, it's one thing like I did a peep where T Rock said where it's funny enough, it's like almost a spur, and it starts with Chucky. And Chucky, like I seen several when he got old boy at the top, it was like at the top of the key right there. That ball goes flying, somebody picks it, it's out for the running. I mean, and then if you get past that man, or if a man gets past, it was like his man, and he goes to going to the hole. That's all you see people just like, and you see that ball dropping several times. You see that going. I mean, their hands are they all in, and they are guarding. They are guarding so close and up on your body. You
Mm-hmm.
have no. I mean, almost like frustrated. I know it got to be frustrated to the players, and it's getting them frustrated, and then that's why they was trying to talk smack, argue, all this other type of crazy stuff. And I did like where it's funny enough where your boy's mom was where she's commentating,
Yeah.
and she was talking about teams tried to take advantage of Rain Smith,
Oh yeah.
his
She
defense.
always go hard for him. I love it.
Yeah, and she's like, y'all don't understand. Rain's defense has got better through the
Yeah,
years.
he's good enough to
His
stay.
defense is
He's good enough.
underrated.
Yeah, he's good enough to stay and that's the thing about it. You got to think in that Georgetown game when they was going at him constantly, like that was Damon Stoudemire. That was the NBA. Who is the weakest link out there? Even if he does stop you, keep going at him. Keep on. And they took his legs away from him. It was a horrible shooting night for him. All this kind of stuff. I mean,
Hmm.
it was like you by yourself. You can switch, but we still gonna go, right? That's NBA mismatch. Like T Rock said, like the Don said, it's all about mismatches. How can we capitalize on it? And when you got an former NBA player who's been around it, that's what they're gonna focus on. And hats off to them for doing that. But I would love to play that ass again too. Let's see what is
Right.
going on neutral site. Let's go. I don't know what did hats off to you, but no, you right. You know what, and that's what we miss. Like one of the things that we love from Denny Crum, you knew he was gonna press and play defense, right? Rick
Mm-hmm.
Pitino brought that defense back too. You know what I'm saying? Let's get in them, and the other ones didn't. Chris Mack sit there, let you bring the ball up and breathe and make a sandwich and shit. Then Kenny Painting was shit what you
Uh,
did.
uh,
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, Kenny, I want him to know Kenny Payne. Yeah, his ass. Let you do whatever you
Who?
want to. This dude right here is not having it, man. Get up there. And so as this grows on, as far as his tenure at Louisville, I look for more defensive stoppers. I look for more athletes that pride themselves on that end and what it really gonna look like. You got these defensive coordinators, you might as well go ahead and say, hey, bro, let's go. Because at the end of the day, before we had all these injuries, man, I'm like, hey, we might be pressing somebody because there's so many people. So we'll
Yeah.
see. I mean, very
Right.
impressive. Very impressive, big time. MVP of the game. The Don, who's your MVP of the game last night?
Oh man. I was looking over that earlier, and I'm going with my main man just because James the Hannibal Scott with the 10 points and 10 rebounds,
And two missing teeth.
one block, one steal, one assist. The man is he's still facing the pain, probably trying to watch out for that face, but he's still in there and getting down with it. And then he put an exclamation point on it with that dunk. Woo wee. Yeah,
Okay,
love it.
okay. T Rock.
I'm going Javon Hadley. Two
Mm,
crucial 3-point shots back to back. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? To pretty much
Yeah.
put the game out of its misery. So I'm going Javon Hadley.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Rain, man. Anytime you get 100, it is funny because, and that's the difference. Regular season games, bro. Like we done had some shooters. Dean, we done had some shooters, brother, and more than them. But for to be the first one
Yep.
to do it in a regular season, because we already know Denny Crum hated it at first. He hated the 3-point line,
He
refused
did.
refused to use it. Thank God the 1 week Uzi came and then that kind of shaked up a
Bootsy
lot of
Brew,
stuff. All that
Boot
stuff.
Brew.
Mm-hmm.
All that. He didn't give a damn, dude. He like, dude, don't shoot that shit. Like, dude, go inside. But man, dude, to do that and still have 5 games, like he's great crush Mr. Dean's record, dude. He's great crush that, bro. Like for real, he's great crush that. Because the thing about him, man, is that not all these teams have elite defenders that we still got playing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And they ain't experienced that, dude. Like him, Raina, because first of all, the head of the snake is Chucky. So you're too busy worried about keeping him out of the lane and doing all what he's got to do. And then you got all this other movement and going around. They got the lob. You got dude. That's why it's chaos. It's controlled chaos that you don't know how to deal with. And before you know, coach, I was in his face. Dude's already got the 3 up and he's gone down the court. So I'm gonna go with him,
Right.
man. Very, very, very impressive. All right, big time. All right, so let's real quick before we get out of here, man. Let me. Well, yeah, damn, T Rock already out of here. Hey, hey, hey,
That's
hey,
because I didn't want to talk about it.
hey. NBA
I didn't want to say
All-Star.
that.
All-Star.
All-Star weekend.
Yeah. Let's go on and get it,
Ooh.
man. McClung,
Hey,
dude. First
he's
of
legit.
all, to win 3 straight, and you know, to me, and I know they don't have enough people, but you remember
Right.
back in the day, man, you had about 8 competitors, 7 competitors,
Yeah.
four competitors. When I can go ahead and say, and I'm not going to say the site that what you can bet on, but when I can go ahead and say that I know that McClung and Castle are going to be the 2 finalists,
That's
that's
what
too
I.
easy. That's too
That's
easy.
what I.
Yeah, it's too easy, dude. I mean, that's a given. But dude is the truth. We talked about him before. Dude, man, the dunk over the car, all this kind of stuff, man. And he knows this is gonna be his claim to fame. Like this is his claim to fame. This is his claim to fame. Only difference is that at least Spud Webb played in the league. Dude ain't even played in the league, but he's gonna be known as one of the best dunkers in that period. We know who are the best dunkers. We know who are the dogs. But until you start doing something like giving $1 million to the winner, they ain't doing it. And they
Yeah.
said that the Don's guy is the one who's killing it, and we'll hit him a little later. But did y'all watch the dunk contest? Did y'all see that? Did y'all get to see?
Yes.
T Rock was at hops halfway to the hops or some shit. He was doing that kind of stuff, which we love it, mile wide. We love it. We love the guys. But did you see any of the dunks like the replays, T Rock?
Yes, I
Okay,
did. Yes, I did.
okay. Go ahead.
No, it was dude's dope. I can't even front. You know what I'm saying? He's creative. You know what I'm saying? He's so creative and dope that he had something to Zach Levine and was like, hey, you know what? I think I might get back in the dunk contest now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You
okay,
better
well
bring
do
it.
it.
You better bring it.
Yeah. But because dude is like, you know what I'm saying? Look, it's obvious that I'm not going to get my shot in the league. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have this man
Obvious.
playing in the G League forever and just be like the dunk
Ever,
specialist. You know what
ever?
I'm saying?
Yeah. Claim to
But
fame.
yeah, it would, I mean, I know he as a competitor and a player, obviously we always know he wants more.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, when you perform so well that you have some of former cats talking about they think about getting in it, you doing
So
something.
so should you whoever's his agent needs to be fired. Because when he went back to back, he should have been in commercials.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should be in commercials now.
That's what I'm saying. He should already been in
Yeah,
commercials. So now you got a 3P. Let's be real, and this is be raw and uncut. He's a white male that won 2, now 3 dunk contests. You don't think he can push some sales on some stuff in
for sure.
an 80% black league?
Yeah, let me get one of them Matt McClung meals at McDonald's.
Anything, anything.
Yeah, let me dunk something in some dip.
State Farm,
Yeah.
whatever, anything, dude. Like he can do a lot, dude. Like 3 before him. How many has it been? How many white dunkers has it been that won it? We know Barry.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? One of the Barry
Tom,
sons.
did he win it?
Did Tom Chambers win?
No, Tom Chambers
Nah,
didn't
you
win.
you think about a dunk in the game.
Tom
Knee
Chambers.
to the chest.
Tom Chambers got beat by I think Larry Nance or something.
Larry Nance was knocking out everybody. He was knocking out. He did that. But I'm saying, like, one of the Burris guys, it ain't been that many. I'm just saying.
No, not at
But
all.
to him to do a 3-peat, because it ain't even been black men that won 3 in a row. So, hey.
Mm-mm.
But, Don, what's your
Hey.
thoughts on McClung, man? I mean, you know, I know you got his jersey and shit at the house somewhere, maybe in the back.
Anyway, I mean the man. Hey, he comes up with it, and his dunking coach or whoever they saying these days is, hey, those dunks he was doing, especially like you said when he jumped over that car and did it, and then some of them, I forget which one it was. It took you to watch it again because the one dunk was so fast.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. You like, damn, like what just happened? Then you lift the oh, it's like, ooh, that was nasty. So,
Impressive,
hey,
dude.
more power to him. I mean, in the three dunk contests by him winning that, he's made more money, like 300 some thousand, than he has from the NBA total.
Whoever his agent is needs to be fired. That's all I'm gonna say. He needs to be fired because once he won that first one, you should have been on him. The second one, oh man, we everywhere, baby. We on all the late night shows. We doing the commercial, the 3-peat. Kia, I'm driving Kias, just like old boy was on. I'm everything. Like this is my
Blake.
whip now. Like Blake,
Yeah, exactly, because he brought a kid out there. I
So
mean,
come on, man. Come on, dude.
Yeah, and Blake jumped over the front. He jumped over the top of that
The
thing.
On
center.
the top of the
Yes.
thing and
And
crammed
cleared
it.
it.
Not
Yeah.
like a
He
dunk,
cleared Shaq.
not like a dunk, like that. Yeah, bro. Like
On
it's different.
Wimby.
It's different,
Who
bro.
cleared? Man.
All I know is it's different, bro. Like that don't make no sense.
None.
Big time. All right. Like I said, LeBron decided he wants to sit out. He waited
That was weird.
forever to tell them, which was that a dig to the Clippers? Because we know that probably Norman Powell would have been the dude up. Or we just don't give a shit. Like we've heard it on other places where people are blaming LeBron, but for his leadership towards this NBA All Star weekend, not really giving a damn about it. That kind of stuff like that. But that was kind of, I mean, come on, bro. You could have did better. You knew it didn't take an airplane ride for you to say, hey, my shit's flared up. Big time. Don, let's go. This is your guy. Let's get it.
I mean, I wouldn't say my guy. He's on my team. But anyway, that was weak. That was soft. That was very. I mean, you would expect more, but some people wouldn't expect more. But you would think you would respect more from LeBron to be like, hey, like you said, you just didn't find that out an hour before. Like, oh, it just like you tripped over something and it flared, or you. Yeah, come on. It's been, and you knew beforehand. You know you weren't gonna play. So yeah, you want to spend time in the crib, not even go and you good at that. But
Right.
that nobody could replace you. Put out in little time that nobody could replace you.
Yeah, that was bad business.
That's okay. The OG still won though.
Yeah. That's still bad though, man. T-Rock, what's your thoughts on LeBron with a selfish act?
That man's 40 years old. He did not like this new format. Of what they're doing. What they're doing. You know what I'm saying? What you mean I gotta try to actually play a little harder now? I'm 40 years old. I'm LeBron James, King James. I ain't gotta do all this madness. Oops,
So
I'm hurt. I'm not
so
gonna do it.
let me go to the B part of the question, right? So I'm pretty sure you guys have heard it, like I just said before, that a lot of people are blaming his leadership or lack of leadership for this All Star game has went down as far as not giving a damn. And they saying it because they based on when you remember when Kobe was playing, dudes was going hard. Jordan, it was going hard. The face of the NBA. Dude's been the face of the NBA for a while, and it's been sucky as far as the All Star game. Because I don't know, we didn't have his format. They've been trying to get people back in it, and we've heard rumors and things of people saying LeBron's basically been like, hey man, I'm not doing, like he's the guy you look up to, and he is like, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I mean,
Yeah.
for real, when you break it down, because we all have the goats and stuff like this, dude. We used to cherish the NBA All Star. Everybody was like, "Hey, man, I can't wait to see them. Let me see what's going on." And you knew it was going to be competitive. You knew they was going to go at each other. They still had their moments, but it was going down to it. Then it got to like, we're not playing no defense. It's alley-oops all over the place. It's bullshit. But being the face of the NBA, that's how you want to be, and hearing some backstories about it, like you haven't been given a damn for years about that. So it's like, what's the deal, man? I mean, like for real, I'm gonna say this. It's to the point right now, dude. You probably just need to y'all need to quit voting for him. I know he's the best. Just let him retire. Just go in peace, because you even saw where he's dapping up everybody except Jaylen Brown. Well, why would he dap up Jaylen Brown? Y'all remember last year when Jaylen Brown said about his son not being an NBA player? He's not lying. Pattying him out. He's Patty. Let's just be real. Like, LeBron knew what he was doing, man, and he really, Norman Powell would never ever be an All-Star again. Never. And had an opportunity to be an All-Star. And LeBron's doing all some little shit, man. I'm just thinking that, like, for real, man, I'm not a Lakers fan. I don't even have an NBA team. I like the players and stuff like that. Definitely watch it. So I'm one of them, because players move all the time. It's bad enough we have to deal with that in NFL. But it is what it is. It's stuff like that. But if you don't want to be here, man, just go on and bail out, bro. Like, I think the Lakers is probably counting down the time when he's going to bail out. And I know you are, Don.
Oh, yeah. He's on countdown. He's definitely on countdown.
Yeah. So he's going to take his ball and run, dude. They wanted to see LeBron. He's 40 years old. Yeah.
I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. Take it.
The new format. Let's just go with the new All-Star format. Are y'all digging it? How you like it? The OGs, the rising stars, the different stuff like this. I will say this. I do like how Giannis said, basically they want to take the format of, I don't know who is it, the hockey or whatever, basically have USA against the world. Let that happen. And then we're going to see once LeBron leaves, see some people really giving a damn, I guess. I mean, for real, LeBron don't give a damn, bro. I mean, what you like the new format, or do you think, like Giannis said, man, let's go ahead and make this a real game?
I think Giannis it's got a point. My only thing is, I don't feel like it's just LeBron. I don't think a lot of those old,
he's the face, though.
He's the face, but all those old wily veterans still feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? You think if it's a real game, the Steph's going to shoot from half court?
Well,
you know what I'm saying? It's just like,
I mean,
he would shoot it because it's competitive and more entertainment for the fans. Yeah. I just want to see a whole bunch of dunks and people shooting from like the other end of the floor. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I give the people what they want, but everybody doesn't want that. And I don't know how I would feel if it would change. Now, I think if you had, USA versus the global players, I think probably a little more pride would kick in.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. And have a purse behind it. Have a purse behind it.
Right.
Too.
Yeah. But then I don't think that pride would kick into like the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you got to deal with a whole bunch of BS up to the fourth quarter. Hopefully it's close up until then. You know what I'm saying? And then you actually see some plan because nobody actually wants to lose. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
I think in that aspect it's good. But you know what I'm saying? Until you get it's a mentality at this point now,
Oh yeah,
right? So you
for
get
some
rid of that
years.
mentality, it's not gonna change much of anything.
Right, right. I mean, you got young players who are saying it now. I don't want to be the face of the NBA. Like, because I don't want to have to deal with that. I don't want to have to go through being blamed. Anthony Edwards is the main culprit of that. But I'm gonna tell you something, though. There's no way you should be the face of the NBA. You are more on TMZ than anything with all the cases that he has.
Right.
And if you follow him, you know what I'm talking about. Hell no, you don't want to be the face of the NBA. You need to keep doing what you do. Keep shooting, shooter.
Shooter. He said shooter.
Don, what's your thoughts, man?
You know he don't have his safety on.
At all.
At all.
Myself, I mean, I was a little entertained at the format. I watched it. At the beginning, flipping back and forth from the Louisville game back and forth. That's what made me miss the shot right before halftime. But I was, I understand it. I was with it because I thought they did play a little bit more. I seen Victor Wanyambe, yeah, Wanyambe. I seen he was pissed at one point where like they missed a shot or whatever. He was mad, like God.
No.
Like he was actually playing at one point. Like
He's serious. Yeah.
like him once he stepped over the half court line when he took like 2 steps and dunked the ball.
Dude. He's
like,
cheat code. He's cheat code.
It's like this man is long. God, why is he so long?
Oh yeah.
But I enjoyed it. But then
Wemby's
once
nuts.
Giannis said something about the world against USA or whatever, or America, it's like, yeah, that would be more competitive. That would be, bring more to it. And we think we the best. Of course, our players would think, yeah, the best are here, and they like, hey, I think that'll be something. That'll be something.
But I will say this, and like T Rock is saying though, with that move, it could still, because even with Kobe and them, like when I brought it back, it was a showman stuff. But then, like you said, fourth quarter it got real. But with this move into the global to USA, you are going to have to get rid of some of them old heads. You know what I'm saying? The ones you did, and then hopefully the ones you trust to go ahead and lead this next movement, it takes it seriously. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of young people. You're gonna have to rely on Jason Tatum and them to like take it seriously. Yeah. It can't be the old ones. You know what I'm saying? It can't be Dame Time and all them old heads that's been doing it. Steph Curry, all them. The older dudes, you gotta let them go. And we fall in love too much with them and vote like whoever's voting some of these cats in. Like, come on, bro. Like, it needs to be the Donovan Mitchells and the new dudes, the Jaylen Brown that's gonna care about that. It can't be these old heads. Yeah. I 100% agree with T Rock when he said that because it's a mentality. So we've been doing it because who you gonna? If LeBron is the head of the snake on this, what do you know? What you learn? I learned from him. But see, the difference is when you had the KGs and the Rasheed Wallace and them. Yes, he did it, but when it came down to winning, it's on. You didn't see that. It was just like, man, we don't care, bro. Like, okay, you up by 40. It is what it is. Ain't nobody trying to play no game get beat by 40 as an all-star. They didn't care. Like, it is what it is. So, no, I mean, I agree with you, T-Rock. I think if it does do that, but you still going to have to, basically, you're going to have to weed out some of these guys that don't give a shit, pretty much. And that's these old heads. It is. You can do the purge, you can do whatever. But, I mean, and like the Don says, it's about pride.
Yeah, because even them old head European dudes are gonna take it seriously.
Oh hell yeah!
Totally different mentality. Mentality's totally different.
Joker going for a triple double.
You know what? I got a whole country. I gotta play for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You right.
I mean, that world team would be something else. So
Oh hell yeah!
that'll be a mother. Right.
Woo.
You
First of
think
all,
about that.
Wemby, Giannis, Joker,
Yes.
Doncic. Come
Luke,
on, bro.
yes.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's not gonna be good. And you're gonna have to take like the Canadians, Shea
Shea.
Alexander.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that.
Yes.
You gonna take it on the chin, bro. We might lose a whole bunch of games on that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
take it
right.
a little serious now.
Yeah, you have to take it serious because you're gonna get embarrassed.
Yeah.
You're gonna get embarrassed. That is true. All right, y'all know how it is. Thank you guys for watching tonight. Thank you, Mile Wide Bird Company, 502 Corvette, Vinyl Empire. Woo! T-Rock, what are you leaving the people with?
As my usual thing. Everybody have a good day and enjoy my white beer.
He is our Russell. He's
Russell said. Right.
All right, good night.
God bless. Good night.
God bless. Good night. Yeah.
Remember back in the days, boy.
Yeah.
Something else? God bless. Good night.
God bless. Good night. That was stuck on. God bless. Good night. The
That's
Don,
it.
what you leaving it? Oh, what chapter we getting? What chapter? Here we go. What chapter?
Chapter 6, verse 7.
Verse chapter 3, verse 16.
From the book of good feelings.
For the book of no good friends, let's say that.
Right. It's
Right,
always about
right.
that.
Right. Chapter. Here we go. Chapter 3, verse 16 of the book of no good friends. Hey, don't try to change anyone. Change how you deal with them.
Y'all stupid.
Don't
Y'all so goddamn
Don't
stupid.
try to change anyone. Just change how you deal with them.
Word up.
Come on, bro. You know what it is?
That is gone.
It's the calendar. It's the good feel, the how to deal with friends calendar. And he's ripping it. He's ripping it.
Look like that.
Yeah. What's today's date? All right.
Whatever.
Ooh. Hey, good. Hey, thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate you, man. Thank you, everything. Hey, T-Rock, the Don, and myself, Will I Am. We are out. God bless. And, good night. And what you say? Mile wide. Mile wide. God bless y'all. We holler at you.